Some of us are listening to the wrong people. But before I go into that, this is me preparing pancake before studies. So the book of Genesis chapter 3, verses 10 and 11 talks about when Adam and Eve heard the voice of the Lord and they couldn't stand it, so they went into hiding. My emphasis will be on verse 11. Now, verse 10 says, "He answered, I heard you in the garden. I was afraid and hid from you because I was naked." And the Lord asked, "Who told you that you were naked?" Who told you? So today my question is, who told you? Who have you been listening to? Who is speaking to you? Who are you listening to? Who has the right to tell you something? So some of us have been listening to the wrong people, and we find it difficult to cut them off. Some of us don't know how we even got to where we got to because we listened to the wrong people. Who told you you can't make it? Who told you you are too old to achieve that dream? Who told you God cannot forgive you? Who told you you don't deserve to be happy? Oh my goodness, I remember when one guy told me that he can't be with me because I wasn't, sophisticated. I think some of you have watched my video. I'll put the video up there, the link up there, so you watch. We listen to the wrong people all the time. And the funny thing is, such people don't contribute anything material, important to us. And yet we give them the upper hand to voice out in our lives. Some of us have silenced the voice of the Lord and we have increased the volume of the world. Who are you listening to? Who has the right to knock on your door? To come and give you to come and tell you something? If not anything, life has taught me that whoever you listen to also picks up words from you and moves to the next person by talking to somebody about what you have said. So who told you? If there is any negativity in your spirit, in your mind, in your life, you have the power to speak out. You have the power. Bible says death and life lies in the power of our tongue. So you have the power to speak that thing out of your life. You tell yourself enough is enough. You shut the door to any other voice apart from God. Sometimes it could be in our mindset. Oh, I struggled with trying to eradicate some voices from my mind. It took time and grace, but the grace was sufficient. So from today, my darlings, I want you to know that the plans that God has for you, the way God sees you, is even more than how you see yourself. So whenever you hear something about yourself, sweetheart, shake it off. Move on. Because you do not listen to the voices of the world, from friends, families, acquaintances, crushes, loved ones. But you hear the voice of the Lord And the only way you can hear the voice of the Lord is by studying daily. Bible says this book of the Lord should not depart from your life, your mouth, your mind, but meditate upon it daily, because from it, that is when you begin to know who you are. Listen to the voice you have to listen to. And so I am telling you that you can make it. I am telling you that God loves you so much. I am telling you that God will forgive you of any sins you think you have committed and it's impossible for forgiveness. I am telling you that it's okay to cry, dust off, come back to God, and not allow the enemy speak into your spirit mind, for he has no control over that. You are a child of God.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, kindly comment, and if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe.